new project. Well, it's not really a new project. I've already owned this truck for 6 years now, 7 years now. But fuel pump started giving out, and it's really just sitting on my property, and it's just gonna go to hell. So I got to get this thing back on the road. I know it's not a square body, but it's this truck's pretty cool. I did a lot with this truck. Basically everything here that the red truck didn't bring home, this truck brought in. Even the building. I went and bought that whole building and then brought it home with this truck. I don't know what all that horrible freaking whining is and grinding, but we'll look at that. Yep. It's got flow masters too, like everything else. Let me get this cab tilted up. This truck, that is a Chevy 350. If you guys don't know, a lot of these GM owns Isuzu. That's what the Duramax engine is, an Isuzu engine. They make these trucks. They still make these trucks. They make them with LS engines in them, 6.0s and stuff like that. You can hear it, the fuel pump's barely catching up. I've already done 2 of them in it. I'm not sure what the deal is, but they keep blowing. So I'm gonna have to look into the wiring and see what's going on with it. The only way to start too is if you spray ether down her throat. Rubbing somewhere. That's where it's rubbing. That's good. I thought the pump was going bad or something, so I'll take that. I don't know where the hell it was rubbing here. Big notches out of the fan. Whatever. Better to not question it, but just fix the problems you got. Should take care of that. Nice. Good for another 100,000. This truck's got 200 and shit, I think 240,000 on it, but nice. Good. That's a good start. I don't have to replace any pumps. Can't believe it actually started up on its own. Maybe this thing wants to live. And as you can see, that New England road salt, or whatever the hell they put on the roads, is starting to get to it. That's why I want to start fixing this thing up before it gets any worse. This is the only spot on the whole frame that's actually got any rot on it. The rest of it's pretty clean. This I have to paint the underside. I never painted this at all. I built this body when I first got this truck. It actually had the box on it. That box that's sitting right there. It was a 14-foot box. I took it off and I built this body for it, which was great because I could put anything on it. I would go pick up campers and I'd throw the John Deere on it and tow a camper. I'd tow a 40-foot trailer with this thing, 40-foot camper trailer off the hitch, and then put the John Deere on the back and still drive home. So as you can imagine, that's pretty sketchy, but it worked. So All right. Oh, yeah. I want to see the hitch and stuff. You can see. This is 1/8 inch steel too. You can see the thickness. See if the old Harbor Freight winch still works. You can see this thing is, it's like it's been through a war. This is from I put cars on it, they go over this and then they bounce and hit it and break it open. Look at that. Tensioner's broken. The bolts are backing out. Let's see if she still works. It's been sitting 3 years and I haven't touched this at all. So, since I built the red truck, the K3500, so wow. Good old Harbor Freight. Got some gas, because it is empty. And we'll take her for a little drive and see how she drives. It's been a couple of years, but we'll see. I keep always breaking this gas cap off. Oh, there's a little spider in there. Come on. Oop, there it goes. Alright, got the gas in. See if it'll start on its own. Now it's been sitting for a little while. Usually once it cooled down, there's no way it would start back up by itself. I think that's a little bit better battery in it than I used to have, so let's see. Yep. Same bullshit it used to pull. Just fire right up now. Alright, get the John Deere, take these polishers off. Bought these polishers at an auction for 10 bucks a piece. I don't even need them, so I don't even know why I got them anymore. I gotta get rid of them. Alright, just got back. I stopped at my buddy's house, and he had some of this culvert pipe. I'm going to use that to make another bridge for the cows. But sure ran pretty good. Fuel pump's definitely really weak because it barely has any power. And I can't really think of anything else that would cause that. And it still gives me trouble when it starts. But it's alright. I'll find another fuel pump for it, a third one, and throw it in. Hopefully that'll solve the problem. This probably being opened isn't that great because I'm sure there's water getting in there. One flaw when I made this body is I should have made this recessed in so that way it doesn't stick out. Because every time I bring stuff to the scrapyard, I always hit it with something. Might actually end up cutting that in because it's actually broken. So I might end up cutting it and recessing it in and rebuild something different there. Oh yeah, best part about this truck is that I paid $400 for it. That's right, $400 for this truck. When I got it, it was at a towing yard down the road, and the owner had two of them. He got two of them. He towed in two of them from a guy that was scrapping them. It was a tow-away service, so he was scrapping them for the guy, and he decided he fixed the diesel one because there was a diesel one in this one. He fixed the diesel one, sold it, and got a bunch of money for it, and he was real happy. And this gas one, he didn't have the key for it or anything, so he said to hell with it, he's just going to scrap it. And luckily, I stopped by and I asked him if he wanted to get rid of it, and he said, oh yeah, definitely. He goes, $400 and I'll drop it off. And I said, okay. So he took his wrecker and he brought it up here and dropped it off, and I pulled the box off, like I said, and I went to the dealership. I had the title, so I went to the dealership and they cut me a key. I put a fuel pump in it. She fired right up, and I've been running this truck since. The only thing I really done to it besides the fuel pumps is front tires. You can see I pretty much already wore these ones off already. Front tires and front brakes. That's it. Oil change. I haven't done a single thing to this truck. Cap, rotor, and wires, but that's it. So 7 years, or I ran it for 5 years hard until it started giving me lots of problems. It wouldn't start anymore, and it was leaving me places. So that's why I built the K3500. But yeah, it doesn't owe me a dime, and I feel bad letting it go to hell. So it's definitely gonna get fixed. But yeah, I know it's not a square body, but we're getting there. Got a lot of projects to do. Wrecker being one, or the tow truck being one, the deuce and a half being another, getting rid of this pile of shit, working on the excavator and doing the cylinders. Got a lot going on, and we got a whole nother property to develop down the street. So all right guys, till next time. Oh yeah, leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the old Isuzu cab over, the old Japanese truck. I like my Japanese stuff. With at least she's got an American heart, you know. But yeah, leave a like if you like the flatbed or the ramp truck. And until next time, thanks for watching, guys.